Hey guys, so I wanted to do kind of a haul video. First off, I wanted to say I'm wearing a shirt that is from, yes Marvin, it's from Luna Cafe. My hair looks kind of crazy today. Marvin, are you going to be talking during the entire video? Come here, baby. Come here. Sorry. Come here. Come on. Come on, baby. Yeah, come on. One moment.
Come on, that's right. You have to sit with me. We're color coordinated.
So I wanted to do an H Mart haul because this is the first time I ever went to one. Was actually I went along with my friend, but I was really overwhelmed, so I just kind of short-circuited and I bought a face mask and some strawberries. And this time I got some stuff and I just kind of wanted to show it off to you guys. So the first, I got a decent bit of snack food. I got Cal Pico strawberry, and it's a non-carbonated soft drink. It has milk in it. I just really liked the color, to be honest. Marvin, baby. Let's see if he calms down. I really like the color. It feels really aesthetic, like I should be one of those little, you know, baddies in like a pink teddy. I wish I had any of my cute clothes here. But I had the opportunity, I thought about driving back to go get my mail back in Atlanta, and then I was like, oh, I can get more of my skincare and I can get more of my clothes, but really I was going back to get my mail, and I'm just having my roommates, my very nice roommates, send it to me because it just would not be worth doing the 13-hour-ish drive just for that. Wait, I'm gonna see if I can move the camera just a little bit. Please stay tuned. Do not have a very cute setup, so apologies about that. So anyway, this, I really wish that I had the means to, you know, do some like cute Instagram photos with this drink, but for right now, I'm just gonna drink it. That was 2 minutes of rambling about a drink. I am so very sorry. I also got, I know it's kind of gross on my bed, but people are downstairs playing video games. So I got some meat. This is beef shredded eye of round meat. They had like really pretty sliced meat, beef, like it was like 20 bucks, but this stuff is really, really high quality. So I'm excited. I'm probably gonna put it into a soup, and I'll show you the soup stuff later. Because my friend went and got a bunch of ramen and then got really, really nice beef to kind of elevate it. Unfortunately, so I was kind of like, I'm gluten-free, I have celiacs, and I wanted some like ramen like that, but they didn't have any, you know, large ones of rice noodles that I could find. I did get 2 of these. These are like 2 for $3. And the ingredients in this is just, you know, add water into a pot, then heat until boiled, and then use bouillon cubes or powder to make broth, bring to simmer, add optional sliced beef or chicken and fresh bean sprouts. Boil until meat is cooked, pour broth over each serving, garnish with fresh or dry mint and or cilantro leaves. Don't have mint or cilantro, but do have bean sprouts. What I really liked about H Mart is that there was so much fresh produce, and the meat. I would say that they spent that a lot more of the store was devoted to really high quality seafood and meat. I think that the meat is more expensive if you're just looking for like cheap, you know, chicken breasts or whatever, than going to a Food Lion or Walmart might be better. But it was cool for me. Let's see this, and there are a bunch of different kinds of mushrooms. I didn't get those, I didn't go crazy, but I really love dried mushroom in soup, so I got these. This is the cheapest. It was $1.50 for this, and this is dried black fungus, which, you know, sounds gross, but It's good. So we're not going for straight up pho or like straight up ramen, just kind of a soup. And I'm not pretending to know how to cook in any traditional Asian or Southeast Asian style, because these are $2 to $3. Have you seen these? Oh, I just noticed. Very cute. Because I am gluten-free, there are some things that I've had to kind of pick around. I used to be really into Japanese cooking, and I even made miso soup from scratch a couple of times. You know, used miso paste and bonito flakes and like a special type of mushroom. It's been so long I forget. Oh, there also was so many different kinds of soup bases and bouillon. It was really, really hard to pick. And it was like $6 for each of them if, you know, I wanted like a beef pho or I wanted this kind or that kind. So I kind of short-circuited and I just got, this is the exact same brand that you would get in like a Walmart. It just has, I believe this is Chinese writing on it, but yeah, it's a product of Mexico. So this is the beef. I checked and I made sure that it is gluten-free. It does have MSG, but MSG is literally just umami. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It does have a little bit of yeast from barley, but I've used this before and I've been fine because I'm not as sensitive to that. Also, another thing that I like about H Mart is that whenever we went there, so I was wearing a mask that my mom made and had the insert of the paper mask. And whenever we went, there was a woman who handed us like a paper towel that had disinfectant solution on it. And then we were able to wipe down everything and then handed us a pair of gloves, like disposable, like food preparation gloves, which was really, really cool. Oh, I'm really excited about this. I managed to get some natto, which is a fermented soybean. And I remember reading about this years ago, back when I lived in Wilmington, and we had one Asian food store which was like really great, but they never had natto, and it's supposedly so good for your skin. You're supposed to eat it over rice in the morning. I managed to find some without any soy sauce added because pretty much all soy sauce has wheat in it. I don't know why people just like to add wheat to things that don't need it. Speaking of, I also got some gluten-free soy sauce, so I'm able to make stir fry. I was looking at this and I was like, I was like overthinking as usual. I'm like, am I spending too much money on, you know, just like ramen? Is this like a good use of money? And then I'm like, no, I can use the noodles in like a stir fry if I want. The soy sauce is gonna go a really long way. So is this, and I can also get a lot of use out of the bean sprouts. And looking at everything, so I think I put these. I don't know where the seat got to, but it came up to $50, and I was like, okay, wait. That wasn't like, sorry, it wasn't as much as I feared it would be, because I was looking at the meat, which was $6.71, and at the noodles and the bean sprouts and the fungus, sorry, the mushrooms, but both things of noodles together were $3. So $3 plus 7, so that's 10, but most of it is the meat, and it is a very high quality meat, so I think it'd be, you know, nice. And then it's $3 for the fungus, and then for the bean sprouts. And each of this package yields 3 servings. And so I think that it's nice. And also, some things are more expensive at H Mart, I found, but to me, being in quarantine for so long, it felt nice to be able to explore somewhere and like go somewhere that I hadn't yet. And being in an Asian food store kind of reminded me whenever I was in Europe, because I love corner markets and pharmacies and grocery stores. I love seeing all of the like household name items that I've never encountered before. It's like it makes you feel like the world's still large, and I feel like when everybody is still stuck inside of their homes, we need that more than ever. Sorry to get a little, you know, whatever. But yeah, so all this food, this I think was like $2. This was $1.50. So, and this is 2 servings, so I can have that for breakfast. Then I can get a good amount out of that stuff. And so yes, I did get myself some snacks. Also the soy sauce, that'll go far. I also got some toothpaste. This was like $4, which again, expensive, but I mean, it's a kind of toothpaste I've never seen before. Like, that's cool. That makes me excited. I'm sitting here like using you guys to help me justify this. So snacks wise, I got shrimp snacks. These are also gluten-free, obviously, if I got it. And then these, I love these so much. They're gluten-free, and they are these like, it's like these rice like crackers, but they almost taste like kettle corn, because they have this little bit of frosting on them. Not frosting, I don't really know how to explain it, but they're also individually packaged, so they'll keep me, hopefully, from just burning through the entire thing like I have been with any time that I get junk food. Also, when it comes to junk food, I feel like I just kind of oscillate between junk food or snack food. I oscillate between like wanting something that is salty and savory, and then something that's sugary. But then I have like different kind of sugary things. Like I'll have where I want something that's heavier sugary, like cookies or chocolate, or like lighter sugary, like fruit or something like that, or ice cream. These are soda flavored ice tubes. These were like more expensive, but I was just so like, I was so intrigued. These were like $6 for 6 of them. But I mean, most of the, actually just a carton of ice cream was like $10, which I couldn't believe. Ice cream was really expensive, and most of, like, it was more expensive than a normal store. They had a bunch of mochi, which is cool. So individually packaged, but like, I think that curiosity is the single most valuable human emotion. That is the single most valuable thing to the human experience. Because for me, I am so curiosity motivated. Whenever I just get depressed, or I feel like, you know, everything is, like, everything's going wrong, I don't get myself out of it by thinking, oh, tomorrow's gonna be a good day, but by thinking, I wonder what's gonna happen tomorrow, and realizing that I want to be around to see that. Or at least that's what I used, like, whenever I was really, really depressed a couple of years ago. I don't really talk about that much, but I don't see any reason to be ashamed of it or hide it. But like, I don't know, it's just whatever you can do to kind of instill a little sense of wonder. Just doing things that are silly, in, you know, embracing the absurdity. Because yeah, whenever I feel like I just know how tomorrow's gonna go, and I know how the day after that's gonna go, that's when I really lose motivation. So that's why I went to H Mart. You know, some things were more expensive, is because it was new and it was cool, and I think that I don't know, it was good for me. But I don't think it was that expensive. So I went to the little aisle that had the face mask. I got one last time. I haven't used it yet, and I wanted to get another one. And then I saw this skin peeling mitten, which I guess helps with exfoliation. I was like, that's cool, and I can use it over again. And then I went, I checked out, and I was looking at my receipt, and this was $10. It's also pink, but it was $10. So really, if I'm looking at everything that I got for $40 plus this, like the most expensive things were probably the toothpaste, which was like $4, this, which was like, you know, $4, and then this was $6. This being 10, oh, and then the meat was like 7. Everything else was like 3 and under. So I honestly don't think that I did that bad, and I had a really good time. So I just kind of wanted to share my little H Mart haul, and yeah, I hope that you guys can find a little bit of whimsy in your life and continue to instill a sense of curiosity in your day-to-day. I mean, not everybody has $50 to spend, even on groceries right now. I'm like at the point where, you know, I still am able to buy groceries, which I'm very thankful for. Definitely I am though at the like, okay, am I spending too much? Should I go to just eating rice and eggs? But yeah, if it's like going down a YouTube rabbit hole or walking in a silly manner, or I don't know, just trying to see what you can do. I hope that you're able to do it. Sorry if I'm rambling, and I hope that some of this was enjoyable, and thank you for hanging out once again. I appreciate you guys.